So in our example, they're asking us to design a Zener regulator to provide power to a car radio. The appliance works with 10 volts, and we need to notice that the car battery has a voltage that presents a variation between 15 to 20 volts. The current needed by the radio goes from 0 to 13 milliamperes. So first thing we need to do is to draw our circuit, which is composed by a voltage source, Ri, a Zener regulator connected in reverse bias, and RL. Next, we will identify the data they're giving us. So we've got that IL minimum equals to 0, IL maximum is 13 milliamperes, the maximum is 20 volts, and minimum voltage is 15 volts. They need at least 10 volts for the car radio to work, so we just go to our datasheet and find a Zener diode that gives us that voltage. We found out that 1N758A gives us exactly the 10 volts that we need and has an IC maximum of 35 milliamperes. So next we're going to just calculate the IC max on the circuit and check if it isn't higher than the one in the datasheet, because if it is, the diode will burn. So here we got the important formulas for these cases, which is we're just going to substitute this one, and we got that IC maximum is equals to IL minimum, 0, times 10 minus 15. Vz is the 10 volts that the Zener diode is giving us, plus 0.013, because this is 13 times 10 minus 3, 20 minus 10 over 15 minus 0.9 times 10 minus 0.1 times 20. We put this in our calculator and it gives us the 0.0325, which equals to 32.5 milliamperes. We go back to our datasheet and we see that it's less than the IC maximum that they give us, so we can continue with these values. We need to calculate IC minimum, which is 0.1 of IC maximum, which equals to 0.00225, which equals to 2.25 milliamperes. And next we calculate Ri, which is this one, and because we got this IC maximum, it's going to be the same values in this one and in this one, but we can substitute both so that we check it out, which is Ri equals to 20 minus 10 over 0 plus 0.025. This equals to 307.692 ohms. And we can do another one, which is Ri equals to 15 minus 10 over 0.013 plus 0.00325, 2 plus 2, 207.69, 2 ohms. And there we go. If you want to calculate RL, it's just dividing the voltage. If you want RL maximum, it's divided in over the IL minimum, and if you want the RL minimum, you just divide the voltage over IL maximum.